Hi, welcome to our channel, The Food Interval. PCOD, or PCOS, is a condition that affects women's ovaries, the reproductive organs that produce progesterone and estrogen hormones that help in regulating the menstrual cycle, and also produce small amount of hormones inhibin, relaxin, and male hormones called androgens. Almost 10% of women in the world is suffering from PCOD. In compare to PCOD, women with PCOS produce higher than normal amounts of male hormones. This hormone imbalance causes them to skip menstrual periods and makes it harder for them to get pregnant. Besides unpredictable hormonal behavior, this condition can trigger diabetes, infertility, acne, and excessive hair growth. In this series, we are going to discuss foods to eat and avoid for PCOS.
Your time is important. Please refer to the topic we are going to discuss in this series. You can skip to preferred topic to save your time.
Before moving further, do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out our contents. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos and join our community of the Food Interval fans. How does diet affect PCOS? The four main factors involved in PCOS are insulin resistance, changes in metabolic and hormonal functioning, high levels of body fat, and problems creating gonadotrophin-releasing hormones, which are essential for reproductive well-being.
These factors are all interlinked. Diet could be a factor in breaking this cycle and reducing the impact of PCOS. It could also help reduce the risk of complications such as diabetes and cancer. Some ways in which diet may help people with PCOS relate to managing body weight, insulin production and resistance, blood sugar levels, oxidative stress, which increases the risk of inflammation and cancer. Over half of those with PCOS develop diabetes or prediabetes before the age of 40. Diabetes stems from how the body processes insulin. Taking dietary measures to prevent diabetes can be a significant step toward living well with PCOS.
Which diet? There is currently no standard diet for PCOS, but various approaches appear likely to benefit people with this condition. Here are 3 diets that may help people with PCOS manage their symptoms. A low glycemic index (GI) diet, an anti-inflammatory diet, and the DASH diet.
A low glycemic index (GI) diet. The body digests foods with a low GI more slowly, meaning they do not cause insulin levels to rise as high or as fast as other foods, such as sugar or highly processed carbohydrates. Foods in a low GI diet include whole grains, legumes such as lentils and beans, nuts, seeds, fruits and starchy vegetables.
An anti-inflammatory diet. An anti-inflammatory diet may help improve markers that relate to PCOS, such as high blood sugar, body composition, hormonal imbalance, and cardiovascular risk. Foods with anti-inflammatory properties include berries, oily fish, leafy greens, and extra virgin olive oil.
The DASH diet. Doctors often recommend the dietary approaches to stop hypertension, DASH, diet to reduce the risk or impact of heart disease, but it might also help manage PCOS. A DASH diet is rich in fish, poultry, fruits, vegetables, whole grains and low-fat dairy products.
Foods to eat. While these diets vary in some ways, they have many similarities. They all promote fresh, whole foods and discourage foods that are highly processed or high in unhealthy fat and added sugar. Examples of foods to include in a PCOS-friendly diet include unprocessed foods, high-fiber foods, fatty fish including salmon, tuna, sardines, and mackerel, kale, spinach, and other dark, leafy greens. Dark red fruits, such as red grapes, blueberries, blackberries, and cherries. broccoli and cauliflower. Dried beans, lentils, and other legumes. Healthy fats, such as olive oil and avocados. Nuts, including pine nuts, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios. Dark chocolate in moderation. Spices, such as turmeric and cinnamon. Foods to avoid. People with PCOS can benefit from avoiding foods that increase the risk of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, obesity, and other common health issues. These include refined carbohydrates, such as mass-produced pastries and white bread. Fried foods, such as fast food. Sugary beverages, such as sodas and energy drinks. Processed meats, such as hot dogs, sausages, and luncheon meats. Solid fats, including margarine, shortening, and lard. A high intake of red meat, such as steaks, hamburgers, and pork. Foods with high levels of added salt or sugar. Other highly processed foods.
Other lifestyle tips. Lifestyle measures can also help people with polycystic ovary syndrome manage the condition. Research suggests that combining dietary measures with physical activity may have the following benefits: weight loss, improved insulin metabolism, more regular periods, reduced levels of male hormones and male pattern hair loss, lower cholesterol levels. Studies also suggest behavioral strategies can help people reach their weight management goals. This, in turn, can help manage polycystic ovary syndrome symptoms. These practices include goal setting, social support networks, self-monitoring techniques, caring for mental well-being, reducing stress through self-care practices, such as getting enough sleep, avoiding overcommitment, and making time to relax, can also help a person manage polycystic ovary syndrome.
When to see a doctor. Common PCOS symptoms include acne, increase in facial or body hair, thinning hair, weight gain, darkening of the skin, especially in creases, under the breasts, and around the groin, irregular periods, skin tags around the neck or under the arms, difficulty getting pregnant. Anyone experiencing these symptoms may wish to discuss their concerns with a doctor. Prompt treatment may help improve symptoms and prevent complications. That's all for this series. Thank you for watching.